This is your WW3 News. This is going to be a little bit of an in-depth, which I mentioned briefly in, I think, in the video yesterday, regarding that shooting en masse somewhere in Canada, which, tragically speaking, took place in a school, primary school, I believe. Mainly the targets were children. I didn't went into the numbers of deaths, but they say it's around about 10. And the person who carried out this act was a troublesome individual, psychiatric problems, transition from another person to a transgender, whatever that is in psychiatric cure. And strangely enough, 2 years ago, seen as a underage person, he lives in the house still with his parents, whoever parent regarding who it is. One of the members of the family owns firearms, and I think the law in Canada is when there's an individual in the house which some psychiatric problems, which poses a danger to themselves, even for others, and there are firearms in innocence, it gets taken away by the authorities, which deal with these things, which is, I don't know, it's a police authority or whatever it is. It was taken away. Precaution. And all of a sudden, just about a year ago, these firearms were given back to the person, the household. And the fact is, this sick individual who carried out this thing, psychiatric problems, obviously knew where it was and had easier access to it. Now, knowing the Canadian government and a bunch of liberal cocksuckers like everyone else who governs, or the left, they will be looking for an scapegoat. They will say it will be a victim of society. One, it's all this nonsense of wokeness and transgender brainwashing. These days, teenage individuals are victim of. And the lack of authorities curing this person, because the standards of state psychiatric help have plummeted. Anywhere in the world you go in the West, it's gone down, and therefore they do not have a rigorous control over these individuals who are in cure, and so on. The blame is there, and the blame who gave the guns back to this household as well, the authorities. Now that will be a good excuse for the Canadian government to do a absolute crackdown on firearms which are legally owned by honest tax-paying citizens. They will do that somehow. They say, oh, look what happened there in part of Canada. This is what guns do to people. Well, before you open your mouth and open your rear hole, you're just talking a load of shit. It's the individuals who use these instruments, firearms you can call it. It's not the firearms itself which is a danger. It's the person behind it you got to assess. There's a danger or is competent to handle it. Which, in this situation, local government failed to do their duty. Simple as that. And God knows how many innocent souls, girls and boys were killed, will never ever enjoy life. Due to what? For a person, individual who's got psychiatric problems, well, that one's not so much to blame. should be those who vigilate upon this person should be blamed. And those who go back to firearms in this household with this troublesome individual. You won't resolve crimes like this because criminals will go on the black market and get these things. It's probably another way for the tyranny to disarm citizens just in case in a revolt or social uprising against them. I think this is what it was all about.